Hello, so here we are at SPUD Works down in Sway in Hampshire, in the heart of the New Forest. Beautiful place. This old building which you're seeing here is the offices and teaching studios. And then as we walk around here, we come into the main entrance to the modern gallery, the purpose-built gallery, which is behind the teaching studios. There are more teaching studios, and then as we walk over here to the nice garden, we just turn the corner and we see some of the pop-up studios where people rent them. Local artists rent these studios for working on projects and things, and there's always an exhibition on in the main gallery space. That's the teaching room, that circular one is very nice. It's a typical pop-up studio, and then there's a line of studios along here. I think there's 5 or 6 of them, and I had one for 2 weeks in my residency. It's the first residency I've ever done, and really enjoyable, and it enabled me to work on a project and work in a different way to usual, change my working practices. So I was a bit out of my comfort zone, but hey. Let me show you into my studio. Stop. Here's what I'm struggling with at the moment. But I've completed this week so far. And here are some of the finished works. I actually produced 8 oil paintings while I was there, but of course, and pages of sketches in my sketchbooks, so I've got a lot of material to work on over the next couple of months, so there'll probably be another 8 or 10 oil paintings come out of this trip. And I taught myself to work in a different way. There's a selection there that's of the oils I did. Have a look at the wall board here, which I've got various quick sort of rapid sketches, mainly pen, ink, Indian ink, or sometimes fine liner pen, sometimes oil pastels. That's my favourite. That would stand alone as a painting on its own right. You can see there's a lot of trees here. It's a charcoal, which is unusual for me. Okay, another charcoal with some boats down at Leamington Harbour. This is my pad, really. This is my the couch. This is the cooking area. It's quite basic, but hey, what else do I need, really? This is the art sort of table. So I've got watercolour paints, more watercolour paints. I've got some tubes of oil paints, which I've been using all the time, some fixative, some oil pastels, some charcoals, some Conti crayons. Okay, and then, can you see that? I'll just turn the pages for you. There's another one there. These are watercolour, and some have got pen and watercolour. That was lovely, that scene. I haven't quite managed to get it looking as nice there, but quite pleased with that. That's the yacht club at Leamington Harbour, Keyhaven Harbour. This is Keyhaven Harbour. That's a double page spread. Okay, and then we've got, what else have we got? More trees. Get more trees. What else have I done? Some more trees there, but the rest were done before I was here. Then got some dodgy horses. What I'll do is I'll come back to the opposite pages. More trees there. Lovely place that. It's a kind of fallen down tree that's been cut down or rotted. That's pencil. Oh, no, it's not. It's fine liner. There's more trees with the marker pen and the first pen drawing I did here. Footbridge going over a sort of almost dried up river. Lovely there. And this is a distant view. There's a lot of heathland here. It's not all trees and forests. It's quite a lot of heathland, and you get this gorse, which the horses, the ponies, I should say, love to eat. So there's some more trees. And there's some deer. They're all done from photographs and other people's drawings, really. And that's just an imaginary scene at the beach in watercolour only, trying to be loose. Right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And that's where I sleep. It's all sort of self-contained, really.